The last item,
Okay.
this is where we parked the 550,000 for the American Rescue Plan, capital purchases projects. It's just kind of, we don't know where, but we thought this would be a good place to park that until we figure out what to do with it, so.
Have we heard back from our citizens with respect to the roundabout? Have we had any further discussion?
Which one?
On Honeysuckle and Ramsey? Yeah, no, but I mean, but I mean the two, the two groups that wanted, that put in, how do I say this correctly?
I do think, Mayor, we did hear something back from the one corner,
Okay,
a single residential property. I don't recall exactly what that was at this time.
I just don't know if they came back to reality or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they came back to
Okay.
reality, but they came maybe down closer.
Okay.
I think the last thing we got was a letter from one of the property owners, their attorney, saying, why did you stop the project? We were doing some engineering work and relying on you to continue to do this, but,
Well, it was,
so.
we're gonna have the city of Hayden pay for all of our stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the feeling that I had. So, okay.
Brett, you skipped over the generator for City Hall.
Oh. Is Michael here?
Community.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything, so we're trying to get a generator for out here for City Hall, emergency purposes. That also is a grant, opportunity. We actually heard, Abby recently heard that we had applied previously, got turned down, and then we were gonna apply again. But on our first grant, they had somebody drop out, and so I think they're considering our first one, and so we haven't heard on that yet, but we would like to get, Michael would really like to get a generator at City Hall because of what happens to our computers when things go down, so. And we use this, as our emergency, it's designated as our emergency, response center, in here.
Well, no, that's, the emergency response was far more important to me. I don't mean that.
Yeah.
Wherever Michael is, we're not discounting our computer systems, but that's what I was kind of thinking of, Sandy, with the money, the one-time monies. So that, even if we don't get the grant, I think it's irresponsible based upon what options exist for us not to utilize one-time money for that generator, because this is gonna be an emergency response for the entire citizens. And if we're down, they've got nowhere to turn. So is that possible? Can we move the 50 from, I mean, if we don't get the grant or we get a portion of it?
Yeah, I think there's some stuff we could probably.
Cause that would be, I think that would, I don't know, council could give you input too, but based upon emergency response and citizen concerns during those times, we need to be the place for them to be able to find refuge, so, okay.
And just so you know, as part of our emergency, operations plan, the generator at the Public Works building is now online with the big generator that's there, so if power goes out, our Public Works shop can function. And it's operated by gas. You gotta spend a little bit more to run gas, there, and, anyways, that was our, more of a priority, because in the wintertime, say we have a snowstorm, power's out or whatever, and the guys have to come and respond, we need lights on, heat, and all of that to be able to respond for Public Works to whatever happens. So both are important, but that one's done, as part of our emergency plan, so.